Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the San Diego Padres and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Clayton Kershaw is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Number 4.
So coming to the plate, number 85. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for San Diego, second baseman, number 85.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Still a bit of a chill in the air. 53 degrees our game time temperature. The 1-2. Liner toward right center. Pilar is there, and he has it for the first out. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
At the plate, Fernando Tatis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Stepping into the box, Manuel Margot. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Just getting started here in Philly. Even 1-1 count to Margot. Fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
Whoa,
3-1. Who thought he had ball 4, but instead it's strike 2. Hit sharply on the ground. Kingery's there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Anderson Espinoza, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens. Throughout the course of a season, you're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team can happen.
Now the 2-0. It's a called strike on the changeup.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
All even now, 2-2. Hit hard, but foul. Here's another 2-2. Line drive to center field. Margot is right there, 1 down. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Michael Franco. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
Here's Carlos Santana now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jankowski's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now batting, Austin Hayes. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Hit out towards second. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Phillies turned away their first time around. On to inning number 2 from Citizens Bank Park. No score. Here's Will Myers. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Kingery has a play. He's got it one away.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
So striding forward now, Hunter Renfroe. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. This is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6, left fielder, Travis Jankowski.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And he'll snap one over to first. Don't want to forget about him. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Jankowski leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Luis Torrens. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Torrens, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. A ball and a strike.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
The 2-0 on the way. And it's fouled away. Softly on a line to third, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Stepping up now, Rhys Hoskins. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Rounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. High in the air out to center field. Margot's under it. 1 out.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Now in the box, Michael Franco. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Franco is exactly a .260 hitter. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Margot is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Digging in now for Philadelphia, J.P. Crawford trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll move to the third with no score. The city's founder, William Penn, seen there at Top City Hall here in Philadelphia, as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 85. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayes over to his right, 1 down. Digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Tatis swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Padres down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready now, Kevin Pillar. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Urshela waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8th, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Digging in, Jorge Alfaro. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box now, Clayton Kershaw. As he's 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. A 1 pitch on its way. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Here it comes. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Phillies down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off. Here's the first pitch to him. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll watch a breaking ball that comes back to catch the outside corner for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Left fielder,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis Jankowski. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. And in steps Scott Kingery. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Count is 2-1.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now Carlos Santana. fouled away. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Sent out to straightaway center field. Margot is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard on the ground towards short. Tatis fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
First delivery to him on the way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Outside, 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Hard hit ball to second. Kingery's there, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in to try it again, Luis Torrens. He drew a walk his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Into the box, Anderson Espinoza. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting, number 85.
Coming to the plate now, number 85. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. On its way is pitch number 75. Up around the face. Torrens at second with 2 down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike 1. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Padres leave one. Halfway home, still no score. Ready for another chance? Rhys Hoskins. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Here's the first pitch to him. Leaves a slider right over the middle. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Number 7, Michael Franco.
Now at the plate, Michael Franco. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. J.P. Crawford is on deck. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped him up. Renfroe moving to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and he'll reach to knock this ball down. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Phillies down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Striding in once again, Fernando Tatis.
Hitting off for San Diego. Shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Popped up. Kingery is there. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
0-1.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ballgame, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ballgame. Settling in now, Kevin Pillar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Kevin Pillar.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Here's a high pop-up. The catch is made on the mound, and that's the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
In now, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. And a breaking ball stays outside. One out, nobody on. Ball and 2 strikes. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Everybody loves to get on a good piece of cheese. hit a fastball out of the yard. But I'll tell you what, to be able to stay back and take a curveball deep, it's one of those special feelings when you can recognize and react, keep your hands back, and drive it out of the yard.
In now, Clayton Kershaw. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Margot's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 4.
And in steps Scott Kingery. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. Behind 0-2 now.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Digging in, Hunter Renfroe. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-1 home. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And he leaps and makes the circus catch. My goodness, what a play there.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on, but he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Kershaw still unscored upon here through 6 1/3 innings. Just missing here, 2-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 2-0 on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Ready once again, Giovanni Urshela. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high, so this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 1-0. So now Carlos Santana, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
First baseman, Carlos Santana.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Austin.
Stepping in, Austin Hayes. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Three and 0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
The 3-0 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but foul. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. He loses him on ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
1-1. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Michael Franco is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Count still at 1-2. Hayes over at second. Hoskins at first. 1 gone. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So digging in now, J.P. Crawford. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Oh, 2 the count to Crawford.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Coming to the plate now, Luis Torrens. And he will not be seeing the usual suspect to close this game out, as he's been given the day off by his manager to get a little rest.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And he misses 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Left side. Crawford has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Phillip Evans will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 73, Phillip Evans.
And that misses for ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike to count.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
And a fastball just a bit up. Number 85 is on deck. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayes moving in. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 85. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
2 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chopped weakly to the left. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Padres down in order. It remains 1-0. Matt Strom is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 55, Matt Strom.
Standing in, Kevin Pillar. 2 pop-outs for him so far, so he'll look to stay through one here.
Kevin Pillar.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Two 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. 2-0 count and the pitch. Down low and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here it is, the 3-0. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Alfaro comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. Pilar gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, 3-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Zero.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Gavin Cecchini will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Margot's under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. And in steps Scott Kingery. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back in standing. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike.
0-1's the count.
A runner on first with 2 away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. In comes Jankowski, and no one will track it down. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it's scored a wild pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Popped him up.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 1-2. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves forward.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of the pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
The 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Men on third with 2 down. He lays off, and that's outside, ball 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So now Carlos Santana. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Myers on the move, but this will land out there just foul. Now another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Just missed with a breaking ball. 2 out, bases loaded. The 1-2 is lined into right center, base hit, and he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Last time through was a base hit. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Liner toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 8 full. It's the Phillies 3 and the Padres nothing. Blake Trinan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Blake Trinan.
Stepping in, Fernando Tatis. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Hayes moves over. 1 down. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Throw gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher. And that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Will Myers. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. In the air, down the line in left. And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. Swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Phillies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Clayton Kershaw takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Anderson Espinoza is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Blake Trinan closes the door for the save, his 1st of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
3 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Padres, no runs but only 2 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball, 2 hours and 37 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.